lifetime, sponsored by Powerade Fuel to power through. My name is Marvin Zor, and I'm here joined today with the
one and only Roosevelt Mays.
How you feeling today, Roosevelt?
Play-by-play. I'm doing very well, actually. I'm very excited to see this team. I haven't seen this other team yet. I've just seen this current team in white. I haven't seen the team in black just yet. So this is going to be my first time seeing them, and I'm ready to see how they play. As Kellen Thomas gets the rebound, gets a pick from Feister. He's going to take it back. Swings it over to Hoffman. He's going to give it to Clark. And Clark's going to drive in and try and get the lay-in.
Not quite able to make it, but for those of you who were tuned in yesterday for Game 2, you would have seen Kellen Thomas's rather amazing game that he had. Scored over 9 field goals on the field, and I think 4 layups as well as a couple of assists.
And there
almost
goes
getting a
Burton from
double-double.
3, but he missed that one. Robinson with the rebound. Robinson's going to bring it up court. He swings it over to Mulmore. Mulmore calls off the screen. He calls for a screen from Adonis. He's going to drive in. He's going to dish it to Robinson from the corner. That's going to be a good 3 from Robinson.
You know, yesterday in Game 2, that Broderick was heating up from that corner, so let's see what he can do today.
Oh, yeah, just from the last game, he shot 2 or 3 from 3. So Broderick's trying to continue his hot streak in this second game of the day. Clark's going to dish it down to Feister. He's going to dish it back to Clark. Clark's going to muscle his way in there for a lay-in.
And he's able to make it through there. You know, he was a pretty good shot yesterday. In yesterday's game, he was actually I voted him Powerade Player of the Game, and I think today he'll show some good highlights as well.
Mulmore's going to muscle his way in. He's going to dish it to Edwards. Edwards gives it to Robinson. And Johnson has it. Dishes it back to Edwards. He's going to pull up. Long distance 2. And Clark's gets the rebound. As he passes it up the court to Feister, that's going to be a little long.
I think Feister could have jumped there, tried to get that one up there, but nonetheless, we're here to watch some basketball. Score so far is 3-2 with the white lead.
Just a little bit over 7 minutes left in this first quarter. Mulmore has it, guarded by Thomas. Kellen Thomas hailing from, where's Thomas from?
Thomas is actually, he's a guard that's from IUPUI.
Oh, Thomas is very impressive.
You know what reminds me of, Roosevelt?
And that's going to be a shot clock violation. Couldn't get the offense going there.
Teams got to watch that shot clock.
Tough defense from Team Black.
They put it there for a reason, so, you got to watch it. But you know who Kellen Thomas, the current ball handler right now, you know who he reminds me of?
Who?
A little bit of Russell Westbrook. He was able to create shots, but he's also very aggressive and is able to manipulate the defense in the paint.
Oh, okay. I can see. Well, this is my first time watching Thomas, so we'll see how that comparison goes. And Feister is going to get the chance for an N1 at the line. Feister able to muster in a little lay-in. Draws the contact. We're going to have a substitution.
Who is that we have on the court now?
As Dawkins and Bush come in. Brian Dawkins and Jacoby Bush coming into the game.
Now I'm looking for Feister.
Feister misses that one. Dawkins had the rebound, gets it taken away from Adonis. Here comes Robinson, gets it to Johnson. Johnson's going to set up the offense. Edwards gets it. Edwards looking to drive on Dawkins. They're going to call a foul.
On Dawkins.
Edwards is going to go to the line. Looks like a slap on the arm right there. Edwards going to the line for a chance at 2. Let's see if we can get him. And Edwards' last game, he shot 1 for 5. Wasn't that efficient from the field. He's going to miss that first free throw. Wasn't that impressive last game. We're going to see if he can bounce back and improve upon what was a poor game from him earlier today. He hits the second one, bringing the score to 4-4. Tied at 5 minutes. And Kellen Thomas is going to drive, pump fakes, gets it to Bush. And he's going to get fouled and go to the line for 2. You know, the white team lost their game earlier today, but let's see if they can win this second one.
Roosevelt, if you had to think about what the white team needed to do for this game, what do you think that they could change in between these two games?
They need better offensive efficiency. They need to be more productive on offense, move the ball more. They can't let the ball stick to one player. They need to get everybody involved and work from there. Their defense is pretty good, but as far as offensive efficiency, it wasn't that great in the game earlier today. Let's see if they can improve in this game. And Mulmore is going to give it to Robinson, and was too hot there. And Thomas comes in, gives it to Dawkins for the easy lay-in. And Thomas showing off some impressive passing ability on the fast break there.
What I tell you, Russell Westbrook, let's keep an eye on number 5, Kellen Thomas.
And Thomas is going to get screened off by Adonis. That goes out to Robinson for 3. And
Not able to connect there.
Just a little short.
I feel like
Clark
maybe if
comes
he
in.
would have slowed down the tempo there, he would have been able to
A
get
little
it.
pass fake from Clark. Down low to Dawkins. He's going to
With
get
the
it
hook
in.
shot.
And Dawkins looking very impressive in the low post. And Robinson has it with the score 9-4. White is down. I see a little bit more ball movement. It's not really sticking to one player like last game. And that was a bad pass from Adonis.
Kellen Thomas coming back on the fast break.
And Thomas is going to take it all the way, coast to coast.
What I tell y'all need to watch out for number 5, Kellen Thomas.
Edwards with the step back. And that's a mid-range jumper from Edwards. That was just too easy for him.
Let's take a moment to talk about Kellen Thomas for a little bit.
And that goes up from Bush for 3.
Bush with the 3-point shot.
And that was just wet. And they're going to call timeout. That's very impressive. Black team coming out.
About Kellen Thomas real quick. Roosevelt, what is your opinion on it?
We're going to toss it to a commercial. Yeah, now word from the power.
Powerade. Man, if I had this kind of power back in my day, my crossover would have been something else. I'd have broke everybody's ankles. The rep, peanut vendor. My crossover would have been so crazy. If you recorded it, watched it 2 weeks later, broke ankles. Man, that is some kind of power. Careful now.
Why the rose that grew from the concrete had damaged petals. On the contrary, we would all celebrate its tenacity. We would all love its will to reach the sun. Well, we are the roses. This is the concrete. These are my damaged petals. Don't ask me why. Ask me how.
And we're back with just a little bit over 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Score 14-6 with the black lead.
And Clark gets it. He's going to pull it from mid-range. Gets blocked by the short Robinson.
Thomas with the recovery.
Thomas gets it. He's going to drive it in. Dishes to Feister. He's going to go in for a layup. And they're going to call an offensive foul. Great charge there by Johnson. Ability just standing in there and taking the punishment. He's going to draw the offensive foul.
You know, that was a pretty heavy hit there because seeing as though Mr. Thomas there, he's a lot shorter than Mr. Feister. William Feister being 6'10", a forward from Florida Atlantic.
Mulmore's going to drive, gets it to Robinson, who's going to pump fake, drive into the lane, dishes out to Edwards. Johnson gets it, and he gets it ripped from Clark. Clark with some nice defense there. Euro step, lays it in.
He's able to get it in there. It's like the
Clark very impressive with the Euro step.
he
almost
delivered the
James
ball to
Harden
the
like.
net with the pillow and a cover, and oh man, the ball was just resting.
And Robinson gets a screen. He's going to dish it out to Edwards. Edwards fakes, goes left, pull up, and he gets a foul. He's going to go to the line for 2. Score 16-6. Black lead. A little bit over a minute left in this quarter. Let's see if he can knock down 2 free throws. Like I said, last game, Edwards wasn't shooting the ball all that efficient. 1 of 5 from the field goal. And then 0 of 2 from 3. Let's see if he can improve. Didn't have any free throw attempts in the last game. As he knocks down 1 there. Let's see if he can knock down the second. He's going to knock that second one down, bringing the team within 8. Now, last game, they were down by 8 for most of the game and tried to come back, but ended up getting blown out. Let's see if the white team can come back this time. And Feister with a very funky release there. But Mulbor.
Yeah, interesting shot he has there. I don't know what his hand
gets
was
stolen.
doing.
And that goes Bush for the
Bush
slam.
slam, knocking it in there over the defender, Broderick.
And that was a impressive fast break. And get
Is
the
that what you
turnover
would
and
call
get
a
out in front.
posterizer, Roosevelt? I think that's a posterizer, right?
Oh, that wasn't a posterizer. Nobody was under the basket, but that's going to end up on a poster. And Mulbor for 3, and that gets blocked by Clark.
Dante Clark smacking the ball as if it was a volleyball.
And that's going to be the end.
Powerade. Man, if I had had this kind of power back in my day, my crossover would have been something else. I'd have broke everybody's ankle. The rep, peanut vendor. My crossover would have been so crazy. If you recorded it, watched it 2 weeks later, broke ankles. Man, that is some kind of power. Careful now.
I like the way you breathe. Come on, get those feet out of the ground. You got 2 more. You got 2 more. Get them up there. Come on. Get them up there. Told you could do it. And while you're drinking, think about the next set.
Want to know how we service over 330 cars in 1 hour? Here at Chick-fil-A 59 in Kirby, we take award-winning fast service to the next level. We are Houston's first ever 3-car Chick-fil-A drive-thru experience. With our 5 order takers and conveyor belt drive-thru tunnel, Chick-fil-A 59 in Kirby is the premium choice for a quick grab-and-go lunch. However, we aren't just known for our fast service. Order accuracy, courteousness, and quality of food are still top priorities. We even finished #1 in sales in 2017. So if you're a Houstonian in need of a quick, great-tasting lunch, come drop by. There will be a friendly team member in an open drive-thru lane waiting for you. Welcome to Chick-fil-A 59 in Kirby.
You need to put that ball down. That's a basketball. In the wrong hands, it's a brick.
Oh, yeah, let's see what you got. It's real contact right here. You're not coming through here.
Come on and bring it in again if you want to. This is my yard.
Oh, you want to come again? You want to come again? We can do this all night.
Honey, what are you doing?
Watching a cow.
Oh, what's it doing?
Impressions.
Power up your morning with a new 300-calorie egg white grill. Only at Chick-fil-A.
And welcome back to the game as we getting ready to start the second quarter. Score is 18-8. Black lead.
What was your
Kevin
impression
Thomas.
on the first quarter here, Roosevelt? What's your impression on both of these teams?
Okay. Oh, and that'll be a miss. My impression is Black is currently just taking control of the game at both ends of the floor, but Johnson's going to throw up a 3 and make that one. We have an injured player.
Sean John.
Looks like Brian Dawkins. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Dawkins is currently down and is subbing Feister. Feister is coming into the game. Ryan Dawkins is going to take a seat on the bench and getting checked out by the medical staff. Hoffman's going to inbound to Thomas. Let's just hope Dawkins is able to recover and get back into this game. And there goes Burton. Drive left. Gets it to Thomas. Pump fakes. Back to Burton for 3.
From beyond the arc.
And that's just short of the rim.
Not able to get it in there quite exactly.
More coming up the court. And that's going to go to Adonis. And that's an easy put. Ooh.
Adonis finishing at the rim.
Adonis able to finish at the rim there. And here's more defending Thomas. Kellen Thomas. Gonna bring it down.
He's resetting.
Hoffman gets it. That's gonna. Hoffman's looking to pass it down low to Burton. Burton's gonna work Johnson. He's gonna give him that work. Johnson just
gave that man a whole career and a side job.
That's true. Johnson just couldn't defend him there. Much bigger Burton. And Adonis is gonna try and work it down low again. And that almost goes, but no dice. And that's a bad pass from Bush.
You know, I don't think he intended to pass it to the bench. But that's who caught it.
He did either, but if he was going for the bench, that was a great pass. Johnson gives it back to Mulmore. Mulmore setting up the offense. Edwards working down low against Bush. Ooh, fake. Oh, my God, what an impressive move there by Edwards. Almost Kobe Bryant-like as he wears the number 24.
Like Kobe? I don't know, man. That may be a bit of a stretch there.
And Burton is going to pull up from mid-range, and they're going to call a foul. That's
and knocks it down for the and one.
Burton with some impressive shooting from mid-range right there.
Could he be a breakout player this game?
I think he could, but my money's on Thomas. He's actually impressing me within the first quarter. But right now, Burton, he's showing that he can't be overlooked. Burton's going to go for the line. Go to the line for this and one. And he's going to get it. That's going to knock the lead up to 9. It seems like every time White tries to make a comeback, they just can't get it done. And More's going to take it, get the
Didn't pass the ball once heading down the backcourt, but, you know, hey, to each his own.
It's going to be black ball. Great job by Edwards, though, trying to get the steal, way to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Thomas is going to check out as Clark comes in, and Dawkins comes back in for Feister. And here goes Dante Clark coming up to the court. He's going to take the leadership position.
Dante Clark is another player we should look out for on the
And Clark with the mid-range, and that's going to fall just short. It's going to go out of bounds. Mulmore gets the ball. He's going to bring it up the court. Adonis, that's a pick. And he's going to try and gives it to Johnson.
Mulmore loves that pick and roll offense.
Oh, yes, he does, but it just didn't go the way he...
If the defense were to stop the pick and roll offense, I feel like they'd have to make sure that they watch the switch and make sure that they leave both men covered.
Oh, yes.
Mulmore can be very slippery when he's left by himself.
Communication is very important when you're operating the pick and roll. They're trying to defend the pick and roll, actually. To communicate who's going to get who. And they managed to do that there. And Edwards gets left open from 3, but he's going to miss it.
Not able to sink that in there.
And Clark.
You know, you got to make sure that you...
On the fast break, he's going to step back, but he's going to feed it down low to Dawson. And Dawkins gets it in. Dawkins very impressive. He had to
put some icy hot on that knee and said, let's get back in the game.
This looks like what it did. And Clark deflecting the pass. And Edwards was open on the corner, but Clark managed to interrupt it. Very impressive.
Man, these boys smacking this ball around.
Mulmore is going to drive and gets denied by Clark. Johnson has it. He's going to...
Sean John.
Dawkins being disruptive down low as well. Dawkins showing he has some low post defense. Dawkins very impressive there. Down in the post against Adonis. Adonis is a monster down low, so it just shows you the skill level of Dawkins. Johnson's he's going to inbound. Clark gets to Mulmore. And Robinson comes off the screen. Going to get another screen from Adonis. He's going to step back for 3. He thought he was James Harden there.
Step back jumper in.
Clark is going to come up the court. And he looks like he's going to take it. He's going to get some contact and get the foul. He's going to go to the line for 2.
Dante Clark is definitely showing some bright moments. It's just if If he can be consistent this game, then I think we have an NBA player on our hand.
Clark, very impressive within the first 2 quarters. He's going to miss that first free throw with just over 4 minutes left in the game. 26-15, Black lead. Let's see if he can hit the second one. Clark taking his time. He gets the second one. 27-15. Black up by 12. Momore's communicating with his teammates, organizing on offense. Edwards, he doesn't take advantage of the screen. Momore needs to utilize the screen more, and he's going to take Hoffman. And
Hoffman coming in, knocking the ball out of Momore's hands. Momore needs to slow down with this ball, or else he will keep getting smacked and big manned over him.
Hoffman said, "Not in my house today." And Robinson
Hoffman
for 3.
said, "Psych!" I don't know what you thought.
But Robinson said, "We didn't get it the first time. We're going to get it the second time with the corner 3."
Let's see if Momore will be able to keep his confidence up after that insane smack of the ball from Hoffman.
And Burton has it. He's going to dish it to Dawkins.
With the no-look pass
And
and the
Dawkins
snake
from three.
eyes. Burton with the
showing he can
snake eye
hit from anywhere on the
assist.
floor. Very impressive there. And Dawkins might be someone to look out for. And here comes Momore with the right-hand finish, and that's going to go in for him. And here comes Burton.
Momore redeeming himself from that.
Burton's going to drive, get the lay-in, but missed that one. And that's off to
Hoffman with the
Hoffman.
3?
And Hoffman
not with the
going to
3.
miss that. Momore brings it up the court. He gets a screen. He's going to Euro step. And that's going to go in. N1 opportunity.
Seems like Momore's finally
Very
heating it up.
impressive Euro step from Momore. Almost James Harden-like. He must have been watching the Rockets last night. Getting his Euro. He went left and came in right. Very impressive there. And Momore's going to go to the line, try and convert the N1 opportunity. And he does. With just a little bit over 2 minutes left. White is down by 7. Here comes Kellen Thomas. And the little Energizer Bunny for a pull-up. And he's going to miss that one.
Let's nickname him that. His nickname is Energizer.
Energizer Bunny. Full of energy.
Kellen Thomas, the
On such a
nickname,
little body.
the Energizer Bunny.
Here comes Kellen. Gives it to Burton. Burton's going to pump fake that. Momore's going to catch it. And he's going to take it the other coat.
Not quite able to get it in there.
They're going to call a foul. Looks like he got slapped on the arm.
Calling a foul on Kellen Thomas there. However, from up here, I heard the ball smack. I don't know. Maybe the refs didn't see it, but, not my call to make. But Momore with the free throws now.
Oh, it was a smack, all right. Smack on the arm.
It's about 1 minute and 46 seconds towards the end of the half, and its score is 30-24 with the Black lead.
And Momore's going to hit that one. The white team has managed to come back. They dropped down the deficit to just 5. They were down by double digits just a few minutes ago. And they've roared back into this game to make it a competition. And Burton's going to say, hold on now.
Burton sinking
He
it.
drops the 3.
Burton showing yet another ray of his ability.
And
Burton's
Momore
definitely a
has
player
it.
to look out for.
He's going to give it to Johnson. He's going to opt out of his shot. Oh, defensive 3 seconds. Oh, defensive 5 seconds. And the players, and Momore's going to take the technical.
I don't know. Clark was actually standing on the outside of the free throw line, but we'll let the refs give their calls.
He hits that one, bringing it to within 7. With just over a minute left in the half. 33-26, Black lead. They're going to give it to Momore. Thomas is going to guard him. Thomas showing some. And they're going to try and trap Momore. But he's going to give it to Adonis. He's going to spin. And he's going to miss that one. And Kellen Thomas bringing it up the court. He's going to look at the Energizer Bunny. Go!
Joe Burton with the slam! Putting it in there for the 2-point conversion.
Here goes Edwards. He's going to give it to Robinson for 3. And that's the near ball.
Hey.
But
That
Clark
was-
has it.
That was nothing but net right there. Quite literally.
Clark has it. He's going to give it to Thomas. Kellen Thomas for 3.
Thomas showing him how to really get nothing but net. Not quite able to
Dawkins
get it in
gets
there.
rejected by Johnson. The shorter Johnson gets it.
One more with the ball.
Slaps it off the board.
Getting a pick and roll.
Here goes more
Switching.
down to Adonis for the hook, and that goes in.
Oh, no, I think we should start calling Adonis Captain Hook. He's definitely shown his ability as a post player, especially in that low post. What do you think, Roosevelt?
Well, he's been very impressive down low. Here comes Clark with just over 25 seconds left, and that's going to get knocked out of bounds by Johnson. 23.5 left on the clock.
He hit that ball with some passion in there. Like or at least some stress when he hit that one.
Oh, yes, he did. Kellen Thomas, a little Energizer Bunny, has the ball. And he's looking to take advantage of the defense. And Feister gets fouled. He's going to have to go to the line. 2 for 2 for Feister. Let's see if he can knock both down.
Ladies and gentlemen, there are 15 more seconds left in this quarter. The score being 35-28 with the black lead. So far, we're having a great day 3, game 2 at Opportunity of a Lifetime, sponsored by Powerade with the fuel to power through. Out of bounds, making it black ball.
Just a tad bit over 14 seconds left in this half. Score is 35-28 black lead.
Clark inbounding the ball to Thomas, the Energizer Bunny. Energizer Bunny looking for a man with 10 seconds left on the clock. 9, 8, 7. Thomas driving the lane on the baseline. Not able to make it through there. Oh, Dawkins with the rebound. No, it's John Johnson with the rebound. Getting the shot out before the buzzer. Knocking it in there with the buzzer beater.
Quick shot from Johnson.
Nothing
but buzzer.
Net.
Nothing but net. That was amazing.
What a crazy way to end the second quarter, ladies and gentlemen. 35-31, black lead. Sean Johnson closing the quarter off. And now we will be right back after a few announcements.
And now we're going to step away and pay some bills. We will be back with some first half stats.
Powerade. Man, if I had had this kind of power back in my day, my crossover would have been something else. I'd have broke everybody's ankles. The rep, peanut vendor. My crossover would have been so crazy. If you recorded it, watched it 2 weeks later, broke ankles. Man, that is some kind of power. Careful now.
Honey, what are you doing?
Watching a cow.
Oh, what's it doing?
Impressions.
Power up your morning with a new 300-calorie egg white grill. Only at Chick-fil-A.
We all know those guys on the street court. The ones who won't stop whining and crying and running the squeakiest squeak toy of a mouth. Complicating the game when all you need is a ball and a Powerade. Up until this point, they've been free to screw it up for all of us. Well, not anymore.
Because I'm Judge James, and I'm about to lay down the law. You think I just dream up laws all day? I got people for that, like you.
If you think of a law not in the book yet, let us know, and we'll add it in. Then you can throw that book at any namby-pamby fancy pants violating on your court.
Ball's in your court now. Let's do this.
Jay, see it.
What is he doing?
This fool scored 1 bucket and just been dancing ever since.
Now, that's creepy, boy.
Young man, that's enough. You're going on celebration probation.
What? I'm a baller.
You ain't no baller. You're more like a ballerina. Stop all that dancing and prancing.
Objection!
Now get back on D. And for that, all you need is a ball and a Powerade.
Touch Jay, see it.
Someone explain to me what I'm doing here.
I went to the store to get me a drink. I came back, they ain't wait. Time out, man.
Bro, you left the court.
You hear me call a timeout? They ain't even respecting the timeout.
This is the 3rd time he's left the court.
The 3rd time.
You left the court.
I called timeout.
If you don't stay, you don't play.
It's street ball court law.
Yeah, whatever.
Case dismissed. This law is plain as day. Dude sips your drink, he owes you a new one. Unless you guys are identical twins. Then no one can tell the difference. I'll allow it.
Because that's what we do all day. We run this court. We run this city. Nobody's stepping to us. Nobody.
George on the court? Sorry, sport.
Who cut my cutoffs?
I'm whittling this here gavel for all you whittled babies out there that want to make all those ticky-tack foul calls all day.
Don't do it. Play through it.
If you play soft and just try to coach your teammates or friends, guess how many friends you'll have?
We're friends, right?
Don't say and one. There's no free throws in street ball. If you want to make that call, you might as well call your mama and get a ride home.
You can use my phone. I get free nights and weekends.
If you can't agree, step up to the 3. Ball settles all.
Shoot for it.
If you make a janky bank shot and fail to call bank, your teammates and or opponents have the right to call you any number of nicknames, included but not limited to.
Mr. Sloppy Shots, Mr. Janky Banks, Backboard Broham, Colonel Uncoordinated, Senior Stanky, Newborn Calf Man, Phil, Hell Scary, Boy Wonder How You Made It, Professor Chunk, or Fluky McDookie.
Fluky McDookie.
I made a little mixtape for all the misbehaviors out there.
If you show up to street court late, no one's gonna wait. Case dismissed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back from the halftime with some stats. Okay, if we look at the score, it's actually 35-31. Black lead. Black having the higher field goal percentage of 50% from the field, with White having 48, just 2% lower. If you look, we have a 44% three-point field goal percentage from Black and 36 from White, meaning that Black has made more threes than those that are attempted. They have 15 rebounds from Black, 10 from White, 2 blocks even, 2 steals from Black, 1 steal from White, and 7 Black assists. Throwing it over to Roosevelt for the play-by-play.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Kellen Thomas is going to bring it in. As he brings it in, we're going to highlight some of his stats. He shot 1 of 4 from the field in the first half. Burden is going to give it over to Thomas. And Thomas drives right. He's going to try and dish it down low to Feister. He's going to miss that one. And at the end of the half, we saw Sean Johnson hit the half-court three. Sean is right now 2 of 4 from the field. He's taking all 3-pointers. Sean, a sniper from long range. And Mulmore has it. He's going to pull up from the jumper. That was a long range, too, right there. And Mulmore shot 3 of 6 from the field. Very impressive. Better than the first game he had this today. And Burden is going to kind of step back, but he's not going to shoot it. Thomas is going to drive with the floater. That's going to miss. And Burden has it. That's a long-range 3 from Burden. Mulmore tried to snag the rebound, but just couldn't corral it. It's going to go out of bounds. Back to Black. And based off of first half stats, Mulmore is definitely somebody to watch. However, Joe Burden had 11 points off of 4 of 8 shooting over 50%. Well, right at 50. And Robinson has it. He's going to pull up from mid. That almost goes in. Hoffman gets it to Clark.
It's like the ball wanted to go in there so bad. He just said, nah, not today.
It's a scuffle on the ground for the ball.
This is a very close game, ladies and gentlemen, with it being 35-33 Black lead. Roosevelt coming up from the half. What do you think that White can do to increase their lead in this, or to decrease the distance between the 2 points in this game?
Well, right now, White's offensive proficiency is definitely better than the last game. They've been playing some pretty stern defense. And Robinson's going to get that rebound off the miss from Clark. Robinson has it. He's going to get a pick from Adonis. And he's going to swing it back to Mulmore. Mulmore's going to airball that one.
Possibly give White the lead. Not able to get it in there.
Talking to the ref, saying he was touched. There might have been some contact on that one. And Clark's going to get it. He's going to power his way through for a lay-in.
Muscle in to get the layup with
Clark
the right
was
hand.
very impressive in the first half. He had a total of 5 points. 2 for 5 shooting. A couple of rebounds, 6 rebounds to be exact.
Mulmore with the pass to Adonis.
But he misses the easy lay-in.
Not
it
able
looked like
to
he wanted to go for a dunk. But he just couldn't get it. That's off to Hoffman.
With the 3. Pump faking. Driving in with the post.
Hoffman misses.
Not able to finish.
Mulmore's going to bring it up to court. He's going to go left. He's going to swing it across the Edwards. He's going to swing it to Johnson for another 3.
Johnson with the open look.
And from the land of threes comes Sean Johnson.
The land
Very
of threes?
impressive.
Hold on, time out.
There goes Hoffman for 3.
Trying to return, but is not able to execute.
It's going to be White way. It's like Feister gets called for a foul. That's 37-36.
That remark you made earlier, though, Roosevelt, the land of threes.
Yeah, he's from the land of threes. Everyone can shoot the 3 there.
Who lives there? Steph Curry, Ray Allen, Kobe Bryant. Who else?
Just a couple of greats. James Harden, for sure. You know, Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson, that's another good one.
Apparently, Sean Johnson.
Sean Johnson, I guess he takes a village, you know?
Yes, it does. And Mulmore's going to go left. He gets stopped. That's going to go down low. And Adonis not able to grab it. Adonis missed the pass. And hit him right in the hands. Excellent pass by Mulmore that time.
You know, the old coaches used to say if it touches your hands, you can catch it. So,
Thomas drives left. Gives it to Clark. Clark is calling for a screen. Feister gets the screen.
Not able to get enough spacing for that shot there. Kellen
Thomas saved
passing it to the white
but
team.
Mulmore gets it. Johnson looked like he wanted to shoot that one, but gave it back to Mulmore. Johnson kind of has a high hand right now. You need to feed it to him. That's going to be a foul. I'm going to call Burden for it.
Mulmore definitely likes charging for the basket. You'd almost think that he likes getting hurt.
Oh, Mulmore is not afraid of contact. He's very aggressive point guard. He's not afraid to driving into the teeth of the defense. He's going to go 2 for 2 at the line. And let's see if he can pull that off. It's the first one.
And they tie it up, 37 even. Let's see if Mr. Mulmore can get the free throw to put them ahead of the lead. Able to execute with the free throw. The score now being 38-37, white lead.
And he was perfect from the line that time. Mulmore definitely improving upon his first game. His first game he was kind of bad. This game he's
I think bad was a bit of an understatement there, Roosevelt.
Oh, it might be, but this game he's proven to be a star on the court for his team.
Sean Johnson with the rebound over Adonis. Interesting tactic.
Mulmore gives it to Robinson. Robinson's looking. Edwards cuts to set up the screen. He dishes out to Adonis to the corner. Johnson has it. 5 on the shot clock.
If he would look, he has
dish
Bush
it down
in the
low
corner.
to Adonis, and he missed it.
You know, Roosevelt, if Sean Johnson there would have taken the time to look, he actually had Bush over on the other side of the, oh, my bad, Edwards on the other side of the three-point line. Wide open.
There goes Burden. That mid-range jumper from the big man.
Giving Black the lead, 39-38.
Oh, this is a close one. Definitely better than the game we had earlier today. These guys are battling it out. Kellen
It's
Thomas.
definitely more methodical than last game.
More with that out-of-control basketball, but he managed to get the pass in there. And Edwards for the mid-range.
And able to knock it down with little effort.
What I've noticed about Edwards is he has a nice mid-range jumper. Able to often knock it in from that mid-range distance. Here comes Kellen Thomas.
They can set up a nice pick and roll and get him open in the mid-range. He's deadly.
Oh, yes, he is. I think that's what they need to do, but we'll see. And Clark with a step back.
Not able to get it in there exactly, but Mulmore with the rebound.
Mulmore slowing it down a little bit. Going to give it to Johnson. He's going to give it to Edwards.
Edwards with the three?
Edwards for 3.
He can shoot from anywhere on the court.
Edwards
Dude has laser beams.
Shooter. In the first half, Edwards went 2 or 3 from the field and went 1 or 3 from the line.
Clark with the shot.
Oh, correct.
Clark not able to get it in there. And Feister without the putback.
Yes.
Not able to get it in there.
Edwards' first half stats. He had 7 points off of 2 or 3 shooting.
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like White seems to be pulling away here as we go to a timeout. Now, Rose, what do you think about this quarter so far?
We're going. Well, I'll tell you more after this timeout.
Power 8. Man, if I had had this kind of power back in my day, my crossover would have been something else. I done broke everybody's ankles. The rep, peanut vendor. My crossover would have been so crazy. If you recorded it, watched it 2 weeks later, broke ankles. Man, that is some kind of power. Careful now.
Want to know how we service over 330 cars in 1 hour? Here at Chick-fil-A 59 in Kirby, we take award-winning fast service to the next level. We are Houston's first ever 3-car Chick-fil-A drive-thru experience. With our 5 order takers and conveyor belt drive-thru tunnel, Chick-fil-A 59 in Kirby is the premium choice for a quick grab-and-go lunch. However, we aren't just known for our fast service. Order accuracy, courteousness, and quality of food are still top priorities. We even finished #1 in sales in 2017. So if you're a Houstonian in need of a quick, great-tasting lunch, come drop by. There will be a friendly team member in an open drive-thru lane waiting for you. Welcome to Chick-fil-A 59 in Kirby.
And welcome back. As the score is 43-39 with just over 2 minutes left in the quarter. That goes to Dawkins for 3. And he's going to bring them within 1. Black team is coming back after being down by nearly 5 points.
White team does still hold the possession lead. If they can just play tempo on good opportunities on all of their possessions, I feel like they'd be able to hold this game.
Gives it to Edwards. It's going to be a mid-range.
Edwards with another mid-range? First one he's not been able to knock down this whole game.
He couldn't get that one. As Kellen Thomas gives it to Hoffman. Dante Clark has it. And there it goes. He gets it in. It's going to be 44-43.
We see another change in the lead. Black now having the lead, 44-43.
Oh, yes, they do. Just a little bit over a minute left in the closing
Ball
seconds.
tipped away by Brian Dawkins.
As we approach the final minute of this quarter, and Thomas going to pump fake and get the mid-range. Very impressive by Thomas.
Kellen Thomas showing us yet again what he is capable of.
And Jonathan has the ball. Jonathan Mulmore coming out of Georgetown.
With a little bit under a minute left in the quarter, Miles Mulmore not able to capitalize. The score being 46-43. Very, very close games, ladies and gentlemen.
There goes Bush. And there for a nice little lay-in. 48-43, Black lead. A little bit over 40 seconds left. And Johnson for 3.
Johnson knocking down a 3. You cannot leave Sean Johnson open. He will execute every single time.
And Johnson, a very impressive three-point shooter, and I don't understand what happened there. The defense just seemed to have a mental lapse. And Clark goes in. They're going to call a foul right there. As we have 20 seconds left in the game, in this quarter. Excuse me.
A little bit under 13 seconds left in this quarter.
That's the running clock in this game. Clark is going to get his chance at free throws.
3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the third quarter. We will now
they're gonna let Clark
be
shoot his
back
free throws
to tell you more about what we think.
Clark.
You see, you wouldn't ask why the rose that grew from the concrete had damaged petals. On the contrary, we would all celebrate its tenacity. We would all love its will to reach the sun. Well, we are the roses. This is the concrete. These are my damaged petals. Don't ask me why. Ask me how.
Honey, what are you doing?
Watching a cow.
Oh, what's it doing?
Impressions.
Power up your morning with a new 300-calorie egg white grill. Only at Chick-fil-A.
I like the way you breathe. Come on, get those feet off the ground. You got 2 more. You got 2 more. Get them up. I like the way you breathe. Come on, get those feet off the ground. You got 2 more. You got 2 more. Get them up there. Come on. Get them up there. Told you could do it. And while you're drinking, think about the next set.
The best time to dream is when you're awake.
We're back with the final quarter, 49-46, Black lead. we've seen some very impressive basketball in this game. Very competitive. One Sean Johnson has been a very bright spot for the white team. His shooting has kept them in the game. One more misses there.
Back from the break.
And Clark has it. To Dawkins for the easy lay-in.
Now, Roosevelt, it's the final quarter, and you were talking to both teams. What would you say to each team about what they could do to improve their game?
Well, I would tell the white team they need to continue their ball movement, not to just settle for shots like that. And the black team, I would tell them to keep battling down low. They seem to have been winning the battle down low. They seem to be controlling the post very impressively. And kind of just bullying down low.
What about to the black team? What would you say to them?
I'll tell them to bully down low, which is what they've already been doing. They've been controlling the paint. They need to control the paint through this final quarter as they try and power through the fourth quarter.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Nice defense by Burden. Let's just give a quick shout out to our sponsor, Powerade.
Fuel to power through.
As the players power through the fourth quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very close game. The score being 51-46 with a little bit over 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
And that's going to be a foul. A nice little slap across the face there.
Across the face or the wrist?
It's the face. He's definitely holding his face. Let's see if it's going to affect his free throws. Hopefully he didn't get hit in the eye. As the score is 51-46 with just a little bit over 8 minutes left in the game. And Moore is going to go to the line for two. He's going to knock in the first one. Moore really wants to win this game. Nobody wants to go home without winning a single game. He misses the second. They're going to call him over the back foul on Sean Johnson. It clearly didn't have position there. There was no way he was going to grab that rebound. So it's not necessary for him to go over the back like that. But you got to love the effort. And Dante Clark has it. He gets a pick from Dawkins. Dawkins sets another pick for Hoffman. Hoffman's been virtually invisible in this game. And Marlboro's going to drive. He's going to pass it back. And that's going to get stolen by Burton. He's going to lob it up to Bush too high. And Clark has it, steps back. Oh, man. Clark's going to inbound to Dawkins, who gives it back to Clark. Clark drives, gives it to Dawkins down low. It's ripped away. Robinson is going to bring it up, and he gives it to Johnson. And Johnson tried to make it rain again.
For the first time, missing his first three-point shot of the game.
Yeah, he tried to make it rain in the club once again. This time the check bounced. Burton drives
and the check didn't just bounce, it bounced and then fell
and
out.
there goes the putback
Ladies
slam
and
by
gentlemen, Bush, not to be confused with George, was able to put the ball in the hoop.
Bush very impressive there with the putback slam. Moore is going to call for a screen from Adonis. Moore loses it. Looks like he tripped over his own 2 feet.
Moore needs
there
to
goes
stop
Bush
trying to
again.
Bush yet again.
I didn't know this was
the
a slam dunk contest.
Man, I promise you, he's going to start doing some tricks or something, do a backflip or something.
Bush is putting on a show here late into the fourth quarter. That one's going to go out of bounds. Just 5:40 left in the game. 53
Still
to 47.
enough time for white team to catch back up.
Thomas comes into the game with Feister.
Not able to muscle
Edwards
himself over,
could
but
not
with
do
the
that
rebound,
one.
still not able to get the hook shot in there either.
And right now, White is letting this game slip away.
They had the lead and they lost it. Let's see if they can push through just a little bit
Ooh,
longer.
Clark with a nice move, but just couldn't finish. Here goes Robinson. And they left the lane wide open for Robinson. What happened to the defense
busted
there?
wide open. Spread the lane like Moses part of the Red Sea, just open.
That was poor defense right there by Black. I don't understand what happened.
Joe Burton with the shot fake.
Gets to the rim rather easily. Poor defense by Johnson there.
More with the ball. Let's see what he'll do this go around. More looking for a man, getting the screen from Adonis. More passing it down the lane to Adonis, not able to get it to him exactly.
Bad pass by Momore. Had Adonis open in the paint. He's trying. He's trying.
Thomas with the ball now. Thomas taking it down court. Thomas looking for a man.
Kellen Thomas has the ball. That gets knocked away by Johnson. And Robinson's going to bring it up. He gets a pick from Johnson. Edwards sets a pick, kind of. Robinson's going to try to finish with the right. And he's going to miss that.
Ball knocked out of bounds by Feister, and then going back to the white side.
Just under 4 minutes left.
With an 8-point deficit for White.
And Adonis is going to inbound the ball. Let's see if White can come back. Just down by 8. Last game they were in this position and coughed it up. And got blown out. Let's see, can Moore
Yet
lead
again,
them?
trying to drive in the lane, even though there are clearly 3 big men.
But
However he
Moore
finishes.
wills it in, actually. Willpower and strength is what it took there. And Thomas comes into small, miniature energy bunny.
Shooting the 3, not able to get it in there, Joe Burton. Sean Thomas with the rebound. Or Sean Johnson with the rebound. Sean John looking for the lane.
Johnson
finding the lane.
Drives.
Kicking it back out.
He's going to kick it out.
To
That's going to get
to
interrupted
Moore
by
with the
Thomas.
save. Moore now driving down the lane, looking for the layup, not able to get
Two
it through.
bush flash there by Moore, and that's going to cost them 2 points. And
The
nice
Euro step by Dante Clark.
What a Euro step by Dante there.
You know, the mistake by Moore allowed the lead to get back up to an 8-point deficit.
Moore with too much flash on that. And it just didn't work out there. Tried to put on a show.
Looking for Sean John. Sean John wide open.
Sean John's going to miss.
Not able to get the 3 off.
Sean John needs to put some cap. And what a move by Clark!
Dante Clark going in the paint, demolishing Sean John.
Right now, the white team looks defeated. It's kind of like they're admitting defeat
Dante,
right now.
very much.
But don't worry. Adonis sets the screen. More. He's going to give it out to Edwards.
Oh.
And Edwards hits
knocking
the
down
3.
the 3.
And they're still in this game.
Taking it back down to a 8-point deficit. 7-point deficit, my apologies.
Thomas has it. He looks
Thomas
to
looking for a
drive.
lane, but he will create one if he cannot find one.
And he gets fouled right there. Thomas, very short and bulky. Full of energy. Very impressive young man. The fact that he's even here today, he should be proud of himself. All these players should be proud of themselves. Getting an opportunity of a lifetime.
And we have a sub, Bush, coming out of the game for Hoffman.
Hoffman's gonna
Bush
come
had
in.
some insane dunks earlier in the game. Roosevelt, don't you agree?
Oh, Bush is definitely a highlight reel. Definitely one of my favorite players out here today. Bush showing off some style, pizzazz, putting on a show. Here goes Moore.
Moore actually getting Thomas off his toes.
Ooh, Adonis down low. And
Able
in
to
for the
finish with the
slam.
rim hanger.
And Adonis getting the lead back, getting them back within 7. But it might be too little, too late with just over a minute left in this game. Clark gets ripped. They're going to give it down to Moore. Is he going to finish? Yes, he
He
does.
is able to finish, cutting the lead down to 5 points with a minute and 20 seconds left in this fourth quarter game. Who will come out with the victory? Will it be Black with Thomas, Hoffman, Burton, Feister, and Clark, or will it be the white team?
Hey, that's a foul. Man, that might just be the game right there. Thomas is going to go in line. If he can hit 2, I could wrap up the game for Black. Let's just give him total silence as he tries to concentrate. Jim is quiet. He's going to make that one. Going to bump the lead up to 6. It might be out of reach for White now. But anything can happen in a game of basketball. If Thomas hits this, they'll be up by 7. And he does. And that clutch gene is definitely within Thomas. There was no pressure for him. And Robinson gives it over to Mulmore.
Shot choice by Mulmore. What are you thinking, man?
Mulmore is just throwing up shots. Can you blame them? No, they're down by 7, and they need a bucket fast. And they're going to double team. Black is going to call that timeout. Just under a minute left in this game. Score 65-58. We're going to step away for a minute.
Powerade. Man, if I had had this kind of power back in my day, my crossover would have been something else. I'd have broke everybody's ankle. The rep, peanut vendor. My crossover would have been so crazy. If you recorded it, watched it 2 weeks later, broke ankles. Man, that is some kind of power. Careful now.
Want to know how we service over 330 cars in 1 hour? Here at Chick-fil-A 59 in Kirby, we take award-winning fast service to the next level. We are Houston's first ever 3-car Chick-fil-A drive-thru experience. With our 5 order takers and conveyor belt drive-thru tunnel, Chick-fil-A 59 in Kirby is the premium choice for a quick grab-and-go lunch. However, we aren't just known for our fast service. Order accuracy, courteousness, and quality of food are still top priorities. We even finished #1 in sales in 2017. So if you're a Houstonian in need of a quick, great-tasting lunch, come drop by. There will be a friendly team member in an open drive-thru lane waiting for you. Welcome to Chick-fil-A 59 in Kirby.
And we're back. And while we were away, Thomas gets fouled. He's at the free throw line with 50 seconds left. Score 65-58 still. Black lead. Thomas hits the first one. And Thomas hits the second. He's going to bump the lead to 9. And I think this one is just about done. Johnson has it. And they're just kind of out of sync right now.
Oh, trying to go for the putback alley-oop, but not able to get it in there.
Intentional foul.
Thomas now.
And this one is definitely out of reach. White tried to win the game and just couldn't make the comeback efforts. And they choked under the pressure. That's just disappointing.
Thomas is definitely a player that I would think is the Powerade player of the game because he was able to attack the paint with such ferocity that the defense just couldn't stop him.
I don't think it was Thomas. I think it was more so Burton. Burton led the way on the points and the rebounds. Burton's definitely someone to watch out for as we approach the last day tomorrow. Burton's definitely a leader. Definitely a top prospect. And Thomas, definitely someone who can hit free throws. I do give him credit for that. Thomas is an excellent player. The little Energizer Bunny. He hits his second free throw, goes 2 for 2 at the line again. 69-58 with just over 30 seconds left. It's clear who's won this game. And Team White is going to go home with no wins today. But Mulmore hits a 3.
Even after it getting blocked by Burton. Maybe he overshot it.
Mulmore
did him a favor there.
Able to wheel it in. They're trying to go for the foul, but it's just not. They're going to get the foul that time. Mulmore complaining that the first time it should have been a foul.
Yeah, I think I heard a little voice crack from him. I don't know if he's still going through the phase or not.
69-61. 69-61. Black lead. 10 seconds left in the game.
Make that 61-70. Black lead.
Thomas is very efficient at the free throw line. Hasn't missed one this half, I think. Thomas being a little bit more aggressive this half, getting to the free throw line. That's what he needs to do more often. He's an excellent free throw shooter. I don't think anyone on this court is better at free throws than he is. We have some trash talk going on. But we're just going to take another break before the end of the game.
Powerade. Man, if I had had this kind of power back in my day, my crossover would have been something else. I'd have broke everybody's ankle. The rep, peanut filling. My crossover would have been so crazy. If you recorded it, watched it 2 weeks later, broke ankles. Man, that is some kind
Welcome
of
back
power.
after a short break as Momar drives in.
Careful now.
And Johnson
And it's
finishes with a
alley-oop
putback
by
slam.
Johnson. Redemption for the last time in which he did.
Clark is just going to dribble it out, and he's going to.
Actually, no, he's going to shoot it.
That's unsportsmanlike. But with the game ending, 71-63, Black pulling out, White losing once again. It was just an impressive game from Burton as well as Thomas.
I would have to say that the Black team, they did what they came to do. And I'd honestly have to say that I believe that Thomas, he was the player of the game.
I think it was between Burton and Dawkins. They definitely led the way with points and rebounds, showing they are versatile and
But
multi-talented.
we'll be back with some stats to back up this information.
The best time to dream is when you're awake.
Ready? Look at him, boy. You want me to? Shake? Are you serious? Down?
Oh my gosh.
Speak. Whoa.
You need to put that ball down. That's a basketball. In the wrong hands, it's a brick.
Oh, yeah, let's see what you got. It's real contact right here. You're not coming through here.
Come on and bring it in again if you want to. This is my yard.
Oh, you want to come again? You want to come again? We can do this all night.
You see, you wouldn't ask why the rose that grew from the concrete had damaged petals. On the contrary, we would all celebrate its tenacity. We would all love its will to reach the sun. Well, we are the roses. This is the concrete. These are my damaged petals. Don't ask me why. Ask me how.
Powerade. Man, if I had had this kind of power back in my day, my crossover would have been something else. I'd have broke everybody's ankle. The rep, peanut filling. My crossover would have been so crazy. If you recorded it, watched it 2 weeks later, broke ankles. Man, that is some kind of power. Careful now.
I like the way you breathe. Come on, get those feet off the ground. You got two more. You got two more. Get them up there. Come on. Get them up there. Told you you could do it. And while you drink it, think about the next set.
Want to know how we service over 330 cars in 1 hour? Here at Chick-fil-A 59 in Kirby, we take award-winning fast service to the next level. We are Houston's first ever 3-car Chick-fil-A drive-thru experience. With our 5 order takers and conveyor belt drive-thru tunnel, Chick-fil-A 59 in Kirby is the premium choice for a quick grab-and-go lunch. However, we aren't just known for our fast service. Order accuracy, courteousness, and quality of food are still top priorities. We even finished #1 in sales in 2017. So if you're a Houstonian in need of a quick, great-tasting lunch, come drop by. There will be a friendly team member in an open drive-thru lane waiting for you. Welcome to Chick-fil-A 59 in Kirby.
And we're back with the stats. Game ended 71-63 with Black pulling out. Black shot a rather average percentage from the field, 47. White just had 42. White was better from 3 with 39%. And Black shot poorly, about 28%. Black won the rebound battle, and they won the assist battle, as well as forcing more turnovers. An impressive game from Black. And this was an opportunity of a lifetime invitational, day 3. We'll be back with you guys tomorrow for day 4, the last and final day of competition.
This is Amari Venzor and
Roosevelt Mays
signing off.